So what I was talking about in this video was the conversation I had with an individual. This person, I forget who it was, but so I basically said, the earth we live on, right? And what's a different thing that comes to mind when I say earth, right? Type of thing. So obviously this is what we call this place, and what is a different way to spell it, or what is significant about the letters? Or I was just asking her kind of anything, and she was just clowning. I'm like, okay. She didn't really get it at first, but yeah. So I said, use the letters Earth, Earth, and try to read what other word can you make of them. And she couldn't get it right quick, so I just broke it down. Like, okay, so what words do we use that are popular? Think about it. We got what letters? So if you got the word earth, like I said, so E, is it going to start with an E? Probably not. Is it going to start with an A? Probably not, possibly. R? Yep. T? Yep. H? Yep. So you'd narrow it down to like T, or so that's how you start with T. So other letters are irrelevant. They're irrelevant until you want them to be relevant, obviously. So. But she didn't get it, and I told her it was heart, right? Heart, Heart, right? And obviously, a lot of people know that. It's pretty. I mean, if you think about it, depending on who you're talking to, a lot of people know that. But just to think about that fact alone, like, okay. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, you never knew that at all? Nobody told you that? She's like, no. I had to bring her mind back to the conversation because I was getting deep before that. But anyway, so basically, so you get that now, right? So there's other words too that are significant like that. That's why if you open a dictionary, think about it. There's only so many words and so many definitions. So if you got a word, there's a million other ways to spell the word, or you like ing, acting or action, reaction, all those chuns, all that, that's at the end of words. So whoever's putting together words, somebody had to come up with words in the first place, and then blah blah blah. But it's not a way of getting lazy with words. But if you were to create your own words, you could come up with whatever you want. Some of them in the dictionary, you look up the definition or other words that look like it, there aren't that many. Some words, yeah, there's a lot of words that are similar to that, meaning there's 10,000 ways to say great, greatness, grateful, gratefulness, all these gration, action, actful, actful, what the fuck is that? If you have to win, you could be winful, win this. Some have a lot, some don't. Like you look at like space type of thing, space time, space timing, direct timing, right? The direction. So you have direction with the ION, blah blah blah. I think I get what you're saying. So there's a reason for all that. You have a dictionary, there's some words. I mean, it's what it is. It's what's presented to us. But think about it. So those words that don't, like Xerox or start with X, or the words that you're like, oh, you don't use that much, there's a reason for that. And there's just the words that a lot of people do use all the fucking time. Obviously, it's not going to be brought to your consciousness unless you wanted to, so you won't notice you're saying these words. Plus, you wouldn't be analyzing it like I'm doing this video, telling you that, well, hey, think about it. When you get old enough, you're like, well, I've been saying this, or I've been saying that, or I've been saying this every day, and what does that even mean? Does it have a difference in this universe of this word? I mean, some people just about to do their thing, successful, go about their plan, run their business, and they get results. Well, obviously those results are going to be good or bad, obviously, for every single person. So if you look at somebody not necessarily bad or good, eventually, I mean, it's going to be positive and a negative, action, reaction. You're going to get results. Everything is going to be a policy, okay? You know what a policy is for a company? That's the word. So look at it. So policy, if you broke that down, Don't even have to. Policies in a written something or other, blah blah blah, that you'd probably sign after for a company that you work for or whatever. That's, or whatever you're living, or different places have different policies. So understand the word though, because if it comes down to something going wrong in a business or a restaurant, like, well, excuse me, sir, you're out of line. We ain't gonna argue no more. This is the policy. And then the sirs would probably listen, like, okay, well, I don't like her, but she's talking about the policy, which that rings a bell, meaning that's what's, I don't do this, I'll probably go to jail or something, something like that. So a policy is in every written agreement. Every company has to have certain policies. Every body and soul, every individual has their own policies, whether you like it or not. So there's a perfect word. So my policies are to, share